Yes, I think it definitely was on purpose. It's definitely on purpose. It's kind of that idea of it, very similar, but in that scene between Lacey, Jeremiah, and Belly, where Belly doesn't know yet about the cheating, and you can tell like Lacey's feeling a little uncomfortable and a little awkward. Jeremiah's definitely feeling awkward and trying to like get Belly away. I guess Lacey's not feeling that uncomfortable. Well, she's feeling a little, maybe, but she's like, they're talking about like, what were they talking about? Like Paris or whatever. But it's like that level of awkwardness, because they kind of know they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. And it's, I mean, obviously it's very different, but there's also some similarities with this scene. So I think it's supposed to feel, maybe not, I didn't feel awkward, but I can see how somebody would feel awkward watching it, because it's that idea of you're doing something you shouldn't be doing and then asking why do you sort of feel that sense. It's because, you know, she knows how Jeremiah would react if he found, even if nothing was happening, and Belly says in her voiceover, nothing happened, but nothing is not a word that exists within the Belly and Conrad lexicon. You know what I mean? But literally they didn't do anything, but like they did not cheat at all, and I don't even think they emotionally cheated yet. But at the same time, yeah, I think for Belly, she was trying to protect, my friend Mackenzie said in the other video, being hypersensitive to Jeremiah's needs, and that's so true. That's so true. But I also think it isn't nothing. It isn't nothing them being alone together, even though nothing happened, if that makes any sense. But anyway, I think it's supposed to feel awkward. You're supposed to be like, oh, like feel that like discomfort, or like, oh, what's gonna happen? And I think the Summer I Turned Pretty is not necessarily a show where people watch to feel awkward. You know what I mean? And so I think that's why it's maybe thrown them a little bit, and why they're like, the writing is shit. And I don't like, the show isn't gonna win any awards for the writing, but I also don't think it's terrible writing, and I definitely don't think in this case the writing is at fault. I think it's supposed to feel awkward. It's supposed to feel a bit ambiguous, that like it's like they're looking at each other a certain way, like, are you going to tell Jeremiah, are you not going to tell Jeremiah, what does it mean that you didn't tell him, that sort of thing. And so and I think also, if people are and I've talked about this in other contexts, but if people are going into it hoping for awkwardness between Conrad, anything that confirms that, they'll like cling on to and not be able to see nuance within, if that makes any sense. And that happens with both teams, both sides, or whatever it is. There's just there can be such a binary view of the scene. But anyway, so to some degree I wonder if that's what's happening with this. There's like an extreme, like they're so awkward, they don't, like, it's weird. But also I think it's supposed to be awkward because it's complex. There's a lot of complexity. There's a lot of nuance happening there. But if anything, I think it was good. It was like an improvement on the writing compared to how they did it in the books. And it's more interesting this way too. And we just have to wait and see how it's all gonna play out too. But yeah, thanks for asking me. And that's my long-winded answer to that question.
There is not enough conversation about this whole scene that I've seen on the episode today. But I am obsessed with it, and I think it's simply just because of Chris Briney's face and his facial expressions. And I zoom up here in a minute, because every scene, it's so intense, and it just speaks so much. Like, look at his face. I cannot. And I feel like people have not talked enough about this. He looks so defeated and drained. And when he walks away, as she's hanging up, he puts his head down, and I'm like, oh my gosh. The scene did it for me. I love this episode. I can't wait to continue watching. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye.
I never told Jeremiah. I can't even say his name. That man had slept with her twice, which means he had to have had a post-nut clarity and he still chose to sleep with her again. If that wasn't enough, which it is, he bought her a bracelet so he knew he was going to talk to her again, and he chose to hide it from her so he knew he did something wrong. But worst of all, he let her continuously go to a house, to parties where he knew Lacey would be. He let her interact with her, and his whole frat and sorority knew it happened. And he was just letting her go to those parties and to those events, knowing how much he had disrespected her, and knowing that everyone there knew how much he had disrespected her.
I am so happy. The fans on both sides have been asking for this, no matter what team you're on. Because we all know, at least a lot of the Team Conrad people, we know that that's not who Conrad was. The person that we saw in season 1 was not who Conrad was. We saw glimpses of who he was in season 2. And it's been stated throughout all of season 1 and a lot of the show that you're not yourself, Conrad. We want to see you be you again, man. You're always so fun. You were someone that we all looked up to, someone we all loved. What's going on? Like, I hope you're, like, you need to get better, you know? And now he's finally there. We're finally seeing the real Conrad in this season. Like, like I said, there was glimpses of him in season 1 and 2, and I really empathized with the struggle he was going through and how he couldn't process his emotions. And I felt like like a dad or older brother looking at a kid who just needed help. And now he's like mature, got his life together, going to therapy, seems healthy, seems happy as he can be without Belly, because obviously he's still in love with her. And I just love to see it so much, man. I love to see it so much for Conrad. If you have to rewrite the story to justify your ship, it's probably sinking. Conrad and Nicole were not dating. He did not cheat on her with Belly. Belly and Jeremiah were not dating. She did not cheat on him with Conrad. Jeremiah and Belly were not dating. He did not cheat on her with Lacey. Conrad did lead Nicole on, and that was wrong. Belly did give Jeremiah a false sense of hope by kissing him a few times, and that was wrong. Jeremiah was in a 4-year relationship with Belly, and then after he initiated a breakup and slept with Lacey moments after, it's wrong and clearly way worse. Stop comparing these situations. Can you show me where the emotional cheating was? Because I'm pretty sure in that little sequence with Aaron Cousins, they both respected Belly and Jared's relationship. They kept their distance. There wasn't a lot of deep conversation. Minimal talking, actually. The most physical contact was when he helped her off the ground after she fell and hurt herself. And even then, it wasn't some crazy romantic thing. She said in her head, a part of me will always love him. And although we know as viewers she's probably in denial and is in love with him still, she's not fully aware of that, and Conrad doesn't think she is, and he's being respectful to his brother. So no emotional cheating is happening here. He didn't even have some extravagant goodbye. He wrote it down on a note and dipped. And yes, there was a foreshadowing moment with the P.S. I love you still thing or whatever. But in that whole sequence, there was no emotional cheating. The only problem is that Belly did not tell Jeremiah. But the reasoning for why Belly didn't tell Jeremiah is still not even stated yet. Is it because she's still in love with Conrad, or is it because she knows how Jeremiah would react because he's so jealous of Conrad? Might be a little bit of both, but even still, there was no emotional cheating from either of them there. And it certainly cannot be compared to the fact that Jeremiah broke up with Belly in a random rage over projecting his insecurities on her, left to a different country, something he didn't tell her about until last minute, and then had sex with someone else. So, yeah. I'll do you one better. They broke up. They weren't even together. They broke up. He went to Cabo, had sex with Lacey twice, came back, gave her a souvenir, didn't tell her until she found out by Lacey when she was in the bathroom. Does that make you feel better? He didn't cheat on her. He betrayed her. Either way, it was wrong. Now let's go back to your other comment about Conrad leading her on or dragging her through the mud for years. For years, they dated for 6 months, and he only started treating her bad towards the latter half of their relationship. And then, as he said in this season, teed it up for her to break it off. And he also said in season 2 that I genuinely thought I was doing the right thing by doing that. I thought that was the right thing for you. Because he always tries to protect people. Was it the right thing to do? No. Did he hurt Belly? Yes. Did he betray Belly? No. He didn't do that. But you don't want to have that conversation. You just want to project the problems onto Conrad because Conrad's evil, Conrad's bad, and Jared's an angel, he's a saint. And they were on a break, so it's totally fine. Okay.
Affecting. Oh, if that's Conrad, I'm gonna die. It is Conrad. Come on, girlfriend.
We hadn't seen each other.
You can do it.
And we hadn't been alone together since...
Hey.
Oh my god.
Day at the
They hug?
Why are you holding a poker?
Oh, I thought you were a burglar.
Right.
Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Pajamas. Oh my god, that's where they had sex. They're both thinking it. Well, I'm thinking it. For both of them. Oh my god. Oh, it's like the exact
You have chocolate all over your face.
way they were.
No, I don't.
What do? You just stick your whole head in to save time?
Shut it.
You cold? I can start a fire. So I think it's maybe a little
Oh
fire. I think I'm just gonna crash.
my god.
Merry Christmas, Belly.
Oh god.
It's really good to see you.
Fucking hell.
You too.
Just like, okay, shit. She played that so well, like, Not thinking about fucking.
Right when I woke up, I had this funny feeling that
but
he had
he's-
already left.
Oh, he's still there. Oh, wow.
I thought you were gone. No,
Still here.
still here.
He looks kind of funny, but the way he said the line was very cute.
Let me help you out.
No. Ow. Just give me a minute.
He's got white hair. Come.
Anyway, like Jared, I can pick you up, Belly.
Can you? I don't know if I am.
Come on. Okay, now you're okay.
You're okay. Oh, that was cute. This is cute. Damn it. So cute.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Oh. The way he says you're okay.
That's when I had this sudden thought. A part of me will always love you.
It's gonna make me cry. I don't know why it's making me cry. They do love each other.
We spent the day together, but not together.
This song makes me cry too.
Just blink, blink,
Oh
blink.
my god, they're so married.
Hammy.
Hammy.
Oh my god. I want them to be together so bad.
Compared to the work that Laszlo was doing for the Resistance.
I don't know why this is making me cry.
Let me get more firewood.
You're way too young to be this cynical.
Yeah.
This is making me cry more than Steven in the hospital.
Actually, in Cousins, I got super lonely, so I drove up.
Hi. Did you bring dinner?
I came by
No.
myself.
She's with Conrad.
Excuse me. Conrad's phone got messed up because no other song is stuck in my dad.
Yeah, he
What?
Hello?
Belly, can you hear me?
Jared,
I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, he's gonna leave.
Wait, I'll try to, okay, bye, love.
No.
Okay, love you.
Or is it just getting more firewood?
I never told Jeremiah that Conrad was with me at Cousins
I get it.
because there was nothing to tell.
That's also true.
Nothing happened with Conrad. Nothing was ever going to happen.
She wakes up and he's gone. Right, yeah.
The next morning,
I don't know, it makes me cry so much. I don't know, it's so sad. But it's like not sad, but it is, I don't know.
No goodbye.
Yeah, that's so painful. But it's like painful being with her, like of course. They make me cry so much. Oh my god.
Conrad's sister, the ghost of Christmas.
Ah, damn it. Oh, that's so fun. The PS for Jenny Han, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's very sweet. I just want them together.
girl posted a video saying Conrad fans want to say Jeremiah cheated, and then they play the audio from the scene where it was clear that Jeremiah broke up with her and go, the Conrad fans will find any reason to try and make Jeremiah look bad. That scene within itself made Jeremiah look bad outside of the sleeping with Lacey, because I don't think he cheated. He should have projected his inferiority complex on Belly, something he has been doing for the last 2 seasons, making her feel bad for choosing Conrad, throwing it in her face over and over again, and then when she even chooses him, still makes her feel bad for choosing Conrad, because he doesn't feel as if he's good enough, which is a problem that he needs to work on within himself. We're not going to act like Belly's the villain in this scenario. She chose him. She does not deserve to have that being thrown in her face time and time and time again, because he can't get over it. He needs to get help, just like Conrad needed to get help. And Belly didn't deserve all the stuff Conrad did to her because he thought he was protecting her, doing the right thing. And the difference is, Conrad thought he was protecting her. Jeremiah is just lashing out in anger because he's hurt.
Okay, this is your official warning about spoilers. I'm about to talk about my thoughts on the first episode. If you have not watched the first episode, you don't want to be spoiled, look away now. Keep going, keep scrolling. This is your spoiler warning. Let's get into it. Okay, I just finished episode 1. Oh my god, so many thoughts. I'm gonna go backwards, I think. I did not I mean, I love the whole the way that they presented the whole, like, we didn't see them have the fight about being on a break and the whole Cabo thing. Oh, well, we didn't see that, but like we heard about it and then it comes out in that way. Perfect, love that. Didn't expect their fight to go down that way. Don't hate the song drop of You're Losing Me. I didn't expect it to belong to these two, but don't hate it. I really love, I was wrong, so because I've previously been like, he fucking broke up with her at prom, but I love the way of telling that, like, he teed her up to break up with him. Love that, because it's completely true and it puts the onus on him. But she is the one that broke it off. Yep, love that. What else? And him in therapy. Oh my god. Just makes me so happy. And you can see the work that he's doing in therapy. And the fact that when him and Jeremiah were on the call together, that you could tell like something was wrong with Jeremiah, and he was like, what's going on? Loved that. And I loved the back-to-back, like you had Stephen and Belly have that chat about and just having that chat about the relationships and about her going to Paris, and then you had Jeremiah and Conrad chatting. Loved that. Interesting that Stephen and Taylor are cheating. And yep, so that's going to be interesting as it unfolds, and then now we find out Jeremiah, this happened. Loving it so much. I'm gonna have to take a break now. Like, I have to have dinner, feed my dogs and all that kind of stuff, but can't wait for the second episode. Loved it so much. Can't wait to see what people think. I did record my reaction to the whole episode. I'm probably not going to be able to upload it for a couple days, but totally fine. I'm just so excited. I'm loving that we're back. Loved that first episode. Tell me what you think.